Hey everybody, it's Craig Valine here, and today I am with my friend SandyLu Guerrero, who is a transformational business and life coach. We were just spending time together getting to catch up and talk about life issues and business issues and things that come up. SandyLu is a transformational business and life coach. SandyLu, tell the crowd, the people, what we were just talking about. What are some of the issues coming up in people's lives right now?
I think the common theme is just, are we living, are we existing? I want to say is something that I've been really working with my clients lately. It's most people are within, I want to say between the age of 38 to 50, early 50s, mid 50s. And I see a lot of people just existing. So I think that one of the things that I would, invite you to look at, and why we're kind of talking about this right now, is because we have a lot of people are just living on autopilot. And they are not thinking of, what do I want the next half of my life to look like? What do I want the rest of my life to look like? And actually creating goals and creating a plan on how you're going to make that happen, so that the second half of your life could be extraordinary. It could be the best time of your life. So it's really up to you. And I think sometimes we just leave everything to chance, or we are just waiting to die. I know it seems extreme, but what do you think, Craig? What do you think?
Well, you know what?
You see it?
So let me ask you this. Do you think people who are stuck in that place where they don't know what's next, does that affect their business performance?
Oh, more than you think, actually, more than you think. When you have no set goals and no clear plan of how you're going to make things happen, when you are living on autopilot, then how do you know how well you're doing, right? How are you gauging if you are where you want to be or you don't want to be? Like, sometimes we know we're not where we want to be, but then do we know where we want to be? And do we have a plan on how we're going to get there? So it affects everything. How do you know if you don't know how much? This is interesting. Okay, a lot of people that don't have budgets, they don't know how much they're making, right? And some of them have tons of money. They're already successful, right? So what does the next level of success look like if you work on yourself, right? If you work on maybe your communication with your clients, with your network, with your family, with your spouse. If you have problems at home, oh my gosh, believe it or not, even if you're still succeeding, because I have clients couples that I've worked with, that they are already doing really well, but they're still caught up in all these relationship bickering and dumb little things. And when I work with them and we work through with this communication problem, I've seen them, like, their business blown away completely, like, wow, so it's really important for us to work on ourselves and develop ourselves, and always work on our communication skills, because they affect our overall success.
That's awesome. Do you think that there are many people out there who have already achieved a level of success and don't even realize it yet because of all that?
Oh, wow. Well, yes. Actually, one of the common themes of most people is that we don't acknowledge ourselves. Or sometimes we only acknowledge the really big wins, but we don't acknowledge all the small ones that it took to get there. So one is that because we don't acknowledge all the small little ones, we don't celebrate. We're not in the space of gratitude and joy, which actually creates more success when we're in that space. And when we get up there and we forget what it took to get up there, and sometimes we don't allow ourselves to embrace that celebration, that goal, the fact that you're that successful, because we start looking at what's next, right? And high achievers and entrepreneurs, we do tend to do that, right? We do tend to reach a goal, and we're already looking at what we're going to be doing next, right? What's next? How do we keep this momentum, right? Right. It comes up. But at the same time, it's really important to acknowledge where you are now, what you have achieved so far, no matter how big or how small. Acknowledge, celebrate, embrace, and then ask yourself, what did I learn that worked? What did I learn that didn't work? And now what's the next step, right? But celebrate, acknowledge yourself every step of the way.
That's awesome. So, we were just talking about gratitude. So about expressing gratitude, about acknowledging gratitude, being grateful every day. So talk about how that can just improve your days and improve your daily performance.
Oh man, I say without gratitude, it's really hard to be happy. It's easy to fall into the negative mindset. Easy to start attracting more negative experiences, negative attention, just negativity even overall. So when you take the time to be in gratitude of the smallest things.
We're talking about the cup of coffee that we were drinking.
Coffee, which I always talk about my cup of coffee because I love coffee, and we're great. I'm grateful to be able to have a nice cup of coffee in the morning. You know, not
Yeah.
everybody has that, and it's something that I really enjoy, and it's really simple. But so it's important to be grateful for all the little things. Sometimes we don't have all the big things we want yet, but being grateful for all those little things will support us in having the energy, attracting the good, to attract the good things, right? Because everything is energy. Gratitude is energy, and it's actually positive energy. So just imagine rays of sunlight coming out and beaming out of you because you are in gratitude, and that's going to create a reaction. You know, most people love the sun, right? They smile, they're happy, they want to celebrate when it's summer and the sun's out, right? It's an awakening. So consider that gratitude is about creating positive energy around you, and it's about attracting all the things that you want in your life.
You know, that's awesome. I got to tell you a short story. I have a dog at home, little Jack Russell. He's old, and he has to get up just as I'm falling asleep is when he has to get up to go to the bathroom. And it happens every night without fail. And one night he got up, and I was so angry, and I'm like, "Come on!" And I'm kind of like, I had to carry him down the stairs. He's old, right? You get outside, and the moon is shining bright. There's a little breeze coming through.
Mm-hmm.
There's a smell of eucalyptus from the mountains.
Oh, that smells great.
It's dead quiet, and I just went, this is really nice. It was 1:30 in the morning, but it was just like, that got me to just stop and be grateful for that moment. To be there and to appreciate nature, to appreciate silence, to appreciate the smells, you know. And I, you know, we were just talking about how life has just changed recently for me, and it's just like I've stopped all of a sudden, and I can hear the birds. You know, the birds tweeting. Well, you know, I can smell the smells. I can feel that little breeze whispering by. I can look at people. I can look at things and just appreciate them. And it has made a huge, huge difference compared to what was just going on in my life not too long ago. But just it's what a way to live. Just being grateful for the little things, like a cup of coffee, like spending time with a friend, like, you know, like realizing that I have a car to drive, that I have shelter, that I have food, that I have clothes to wear, that anything and everything. And it just makes me, with that attitude adjustment, it allows me to be better for the people that I'm serving in business, right?
Oh, definitely.
So definitely. So SandyLu, we're going to do more of these videos together. We're going to, you know, so look for these. But if people wanted to learn more about what you do, and if they wanted to maybe talk to you, how did they go about that?
Well, they could actually go to my website, and you can go ahead and get a free consultation or a free session, shall I say, to lifechoicecoaching.com. That's L-I-F, no apostrophe. L-I-F-E-S, choice, C-H-O-I-C-E, coaching, COACHING.com, lifechoicecoaching.com, or you can go ahead and direct message me at SandyLu Guerrero.
Awesome. So Life's Choice. I made the mistake when I sent out a Google invite to her. I said Life Choice. It came back. It's still coming back as an error, and I'm like, I got it. And what will they get if they go there? Is there anything that they can read or watch? Are there other videos and things that they can get more?
If they go to my personal page, actually, you can go to my page, SandyLu. Life Choice Coaching with SandyLu. You can go to that page and you can see my videos and some of my posts and content. And then, of course, you could go to my website and see more about the kind of work that I do. And then schedule your session so that you can see how I can support you. I think that's even more important. How can I support you so that you can create an extraordinary life, an extraordinary business, and extraordinary relationships, and more money.
Yeah, that's awesome. So your success in business starts with you. Transformation in your business starts with you. So SandyLu is an expert at that. And we just had an awesome time together. And so we thought we'd do a quick live. But we're going to do more live videos for you. So that's it for today. Say goodbye, SandyLu.
Goodbye. See you guys soon.
Goodbye. I will see you later. Bye now.